Hey there, welcome back to more Menace. As we go into our second mission here on our new campaign. Continue here. I'm going to do a quick recap of where we were. So, our initial mission was to secure the perimeter. We ignored the time constraints, got everybody else out, and got out, I think, with some decent stuff here. Let's take a look. So, we've got our four squaddies here. Once again, Jane Darby, Charles Lim, Reno Rewa, our pilot, and Marta Carta, our kind of a boot recruit here. Everybody just using the basic bare bones equipment that we start with. We ended up looting a pipe gun and a couple of these RPGs, as well as some armor that is better than what we have out now, but it also has an associated supply cost. So we are not actually going to wear that just yet, because we are up against the same supply cap. We got 32 squaddies in the hopper that we can backfill our squads with should anybody fall. We've only got 60 authority right now. This is kind of your currency for recruiting new pilots and new squad leaders, but we don't, if you spend too much of it, it gets down to zero. You can have discipline problems within the ranks. So I tend to wait for that to get up near 100 before I put anybody else in and try to recruit anybody. We'll get that in a little bit. And 24 promotion points, but again, the promotion points count against our supply cap of 630. So you're always running right now, especially in this early game, the risk reward of, is it worth it to even put anybody, give anybody a promotion, give them any new gear, give them any new weapons, things like that, if it's still going to mean that I have to run less and less squaddies and have be effectively, maybe less effective on the battlefield as a result. So I'm holding off on that for now. So we have two different paths we could take here. Protect the settlement. That's a defense mission, which I already said I do not a fan of, and it's not really giving us anything. Chance to get squaddies, or this one, which is going to give us a random pirate faction item for destroying some weapon caches. So we're definitely going to do that. Stick with the same team, same ideas, and we might as well go ahead and start right over here. You know what? I'll put Rewa on one, and with Lim. Then set here with Carta, and we'll destroy both of those, kind of meet in the middle. And then I want to be scouting with Jane as much as possible, just because I think she's got not yet, but she will be able to, be a little bit more in terms of being able to detect things without being seen, and being, and detecting enemies at longer ranges, and being more concealed herself. But we'll start out like this and see where we're going to go. We have to destroy all the weapon caches. We have to destroy all the forces, 80% of them. Complete the mission within 10 rounds. Complete the mission without losing squad. Okay. And a couple recover a couple crates, which are here. Okay. Well, here and here. All right, cool. Jump in.
We'll make this look easy.
Easy
Obliteration!
There's another one here. I always forget how compressed these maps actually are.
Sir?
Let's stick with them.
Ready, Major. TCR's best.
Ready, sir.
Kill that next turn. Carta. Easy
Open
enough.
the potential path. Building destroyed.
And let's start to meet in the middle.
Let's do this.
Jane, I'm running up here to this little cover area. Yeah, the pre-map on the mission always makes me think that it's going to be farther away, like the is a larger map than it actually is scale-wise.
Are there Kutta there? Sir? Proceeding!
I'm going to try to keep her behind
Orders.
Jane when I get the opportunity to do so. We should be able to reach out from here.
do this. We've got movement.
See, okay. So this, from my part, was getting a little too confident. Luckily, they can't hit right now. But what I should have done with her, normally when she's got more concealment gear, she would have spotted them a lot earlier. She would have stopped her movement as she was moving forward. They wouldn't have had a chance to see her. She'd have been outside their range. But right now, early days, we do not have any real stealth gear yet. So that was, for me to run over here was presumptuous. I should have ran her back, and knowing that I should have kept her on the this side of the cover as I was trying to advance her. But it is what it is.
Orders.
Now it's his turn. And luckily, these guys not. Oh, okay. I'll say that, and then they suppress me. All right.
We're coming.
Okay, so she
We're
has an
under
opportunity.
heavy fire.
Get up. We're just gonna
Moving to cover.
Take this as a precaution. Get back over here, just in case something else comes our way. And her
What?
turn, because she was surprised she couldn't really have anything left to take shots with. Yeah, let's go ahead and move up here with. Let's see, how far up do I want to move? That still gives her 40, which gives her a chain gun shot, which could be useful if I can see these guys.
Spotted.
Haha! That's why I was moving her behind cover, because there's no telling. Just because you see one doesn't mean that's the only one that's out there. So, all right, let's see what everybody's got. They have an RPG. They do not. This one can hurt my transport more. So that,
Unit obliterated.
very nicely done. We are too far back for her to be effective, but we're going to go ahead and run her up here. That's outside of their range, but it gets her closer for maybe next round. Well, I was going to, but she decided not to do that. Okay.
Sir?
There we go. Interesting. They're running. Interesting. I thought they would have taken shots at the vehicle, but apparently not. All right.
What?
So what do they know that I don't? Oh, they were getting her in their firing line.
Orders? What?
Move it up to here just because there's a little bit of cover on this side in case there was something else here that I didn't see. Alright, that pins them.
Orders.
That sets them up for them to come out here and take care of them.
Shoot to kill.
Or at least you would hope that he could. I'm going to move him up a little bit. I'm just...
Let's do this.
Yeah. So they are pinned. They are absolutely no threat to me right now from
Moving
till
to
the next
waypoint.
round. So we're just going to max sprint. Aha.
Hostiles advancing.
So that is where they end.
Sir?
Let's see how cheeky do I want to be. They're going to stay pinned, but they're suppressed, so they could get a shot off. So here's the thing: if I shoot at them first, Marta's within their firing arc. They'll definitely take a shot at her. So I'm kind of having to shoot with them, and they'll get 2 shots. So I'm pretty much pressed into using her first. Now I could run her out and move her back. That doesn't really do. I mean, they can still just run forward and shoot. These guys might get a shot off still, but they're pretty weak. I don't know if I'm worried about it. And their numbers are depleted. So even if they do shoot, you can see like they've got, what, 1 or 2 guys left? 1 guy left, I think. So they're not going to do much. So I think I'm going to take a shot with her. And then not really much on her part in way of actually getting them suppressed. And now we're going to pull her back.
Found it.
I probably should have put her behind the rock on this side, but
What? Eyes open.
they're still suppressed. These guys now moved out.
Orders. Orders.
Charles finish him off.
Nice! Rip them apart.
distracted while we're here. Move him out a little bit. These guys haven't gone away. I'm sure they're going to show up again. Oh, hey, we got some activity by here.
Eyes
Very
on.
nice. Well, welcome to the party, gentlemen.
Infantry.
I don't know if you feel better or worse for showing up, but hey, appreciate you. 8 shots left on her cannon. We're going to leave her here because we still have to go recover this. Well, you know what? I'll move her out. Just in case we need to respond to a threat.
Let's do this.
Alright. You know what?
Oscar Mike.
That leaves her enough to shoot in case these guys are still here. They are not. That's interesting. I would have thought they would have chased Marta here to get another shot off, but apparently not.
Sir?
Bring her closer. I don't trust that. I don't want to leave her down here by herself. I can hear them. Here they come.
What?
So, yeah, just inside of our range.
Eyes open.
And she has better accuracy than obviously Marta does, so I was fully confident that she could get them suppressed. And they're actually pinned, so they can't do anything right now. But I'm still going to move her back one, just to get her out of the arc, just in case. And we got another spot here. And this guy, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, RPG. The orange kind of tint is giving them away just as I'm fighting them in the squad, and then you can see the guy. You can literally see the guy with the RPG here. I do like their models. It's pretty cool. Okay. So that's their range. They're going to stay back here. There's no need for us to get any closer than that. Let's have them move up here just a bit. Trying to watch our other flank here to his right.
Okay, okay. What?
So now they're gonna have to move up if they want to do that. These guys are back up, that's fine. We're gonna take this out. I'm gonna put him back in the vehicle so he can do a rapid response if we need to after this round. They're gonna close. Are they gonna try an RPG? What are they gonna try? No, they're gonna try to shoot a Darby. Okay.
Wait, they're not dead.
And then retreat. Okay, fair enough. Rewa. Yeah, not really looking forward to tangling with those guys. And honestly, they are kind of a secondary objective, or they're our main objective. We do have to go over here to do a recovery, so yeah. Tell you what, let's push. Risking the rocket hit here, but I think it might be worth it. Alright, that got them suppressed. They're not gone, they just appear to be because they hit the dirt, and when they do that, they kind of broke line of sight with her. Good enough. Marta will come back here, use the cover of the vehicle.
Let's do this.
Let's see. We'll do that. Just got 110, so if I move her here, I could use this, and that would be smart because this other group might shoot at her. And that protects her on this flank, but how many of them are there? There's still most of the squad. But if I moved her here, would she hit? She could. Interesting. I'm gonna move her up one. RV. Yeah, that's inside their range, but I don't know. I'm not as worried about them as I am about
Stay on him, 103rd.
getting shots on these guys. Because if I can get them pinned, then
Keep
yeah,
them
they
landing.
can't use the RPG at all, and I think that's more of a trade-off than maybe I take fire from this guys, and I think it's an acceptable risk.
Best to the best.
Oh, gee. Some bad manners. She was just like, I'm not gonna loogie on these people. This lady is angry. I love her. Alright. Took out that unit, got them pinned again, which means I can then, you know what? We can just
Roger.
see if we can get a good flank on her with Marta for next round if we need to. I don't want to get Lynn too far away, but I think we got this under control. I'll still move him up just in
On our
case
way.
we need some
Let's
more
do
support.
this.
Alright, we can take shots from here.
You got a flank.
Just one round is fine. Alright, Marta. Come up here. And then that should negate their cover. At least a lot of it.
Oh, this is real.
These guys are dug in.
Move it, Marines.
Alright. I'm not wasting her last shot on that. I'm just moving up here to give Marta. Well, yeah. I'll just move
Armor
her up.
detail on duty. Let's do this.
Sorry, ammo check. 18. I can't really see anybody else yet. We'll check at the beginning of next round. I'm tempted to run over here just to recover this stuff. Yeah, split the party. What's the worst that can happen? Right there, wavering still. Okay, I wanted to check that. She had 21, or 19, 18, I think it was.
Great
That's
shot.
They've been decaffeinated.
On our way.
And then we'll get back in the vehicle. I guess next round. Oh no, we got it. He had enough. Okay, perfect. And then we're just gonna haul
Engines
head
engaged.
this way. We're closer. I thought. That's fine.
Let's do this. 103rd heading to cover.
Yeah, we're just gonna lead Prague cover to cover here because there could be some other folks even getting back here. I'm not
Roger.
trying to get anybody out of my way to get somebody shot.
Acknowledged. Sir?
I'm gonna run her
Proceeding.
back. I might just hold down this little area here with her until these guys get done. Or I might just run over there and run her back. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Do this
Let's
turn.
do this.
Try to scout with the melee, or the melee. Try to scout with my squad leaders on the ground first, my infantry, because they have better sight lines than the vehicle folks do. That leaves her with 40. I'm always trying to leave people, move them, and leave them with 40. I used to play, and I kind of still do play, Escape from Tarkov. And one of the rules I heard about playing that game for survival was you had a stamina bar when you were sprinting. Is you know, you never want to run in the open, you know, obviously be caught out in the open with no stamina because you're going to end up walking and make yourself an easier target. So when you're sprinting and you're not actively engaged, the kind of tip that I had heard is always, you know, run with until half your stamina bar is empty and then stop stop running. So I would run cover to cover with half my stamina bar. So I always had a little bit in the tank in case I started to get shot at just as I got to where I think I was going to go. And so I was never caught, being under fire with no stam. I try to basically apply that same principle here.
What?
A lot of times even for the vehicles, although I can
kill.
feel a little more aggressive with them. I'm going to run her back over just in case there's a patrol.
Let's do this.
I was being way too cautious, but that's 50% of my goal here. You know what? We'll meet you on the other side.
Other kutade.
Maybe clear that evac area and then swing right for this other. Swing left rather than for the other stuff.
Sir?
Swing you up here. Have you rendezvous up here with her. Then Darby will swing back into recovery and then join back up.
Let's do this. Enemy movement!
Aha! Okay. We were right at 54. If I move to recover, I can't shoot. And I'm out there outside my range right now too, so I'm gonna wait. See what they do. Alright, they're gonna close, they're gonna try to get to cover, but they're not gonna have anything really left to shoot back with.
What?
So now what do they got? Bundle grenades, whatnot. Alright, we're gonna move in. Just establish some cover at this point. They may shoot her, but that's fine. Interesting. So they're just sprinting cover to cover with her.
Orders?
Down. So we can kind of follow suit. What is this? Not great. That's probably the best cover she can get to here. I guess I could just move over here, so I could do this. I'm right over here. Still be able to get shots off.
Sights are sharp.
Go ahead and deploy to make her a little bit harder target.
About time.
Do I pop them out here? No. Keep them for another round. So we're going to... Yeah, we're going to use the whole
Engines
movement
engaged.
to get a flank. Not with Rio, because she'll be out of action points, but to set one up with Lim.
No hiding!
And they don't like that. They see it coming. All right. Oh. Wow, okay. What are they hitting with? Man, there's this. Just the pipe guns, huh? Interesting. Bring her wide just to set up a potential flank back here if they kind of come in the open.
Orders?
Man, I was not expecting that. I'm glad she was already sitting, but...
Contact!
Okay. Suppress is good.
About time.
And then, yeah, Lim, you're getting out of here.
Moving.
It's time to get you invited to the party. Not the best cover.
What?
Yeah, here. Oh, new round. You guys are smoked. All right, Lim.
Orders?
Yeah, this should be all over. Okay, I'm gonna
Orders?
check.
Sir?
Just 20,
Orders?
15. I didn't see what Lim had. She's only got 5 shots left. I may need her stuff later. So I'm just gonna run the newbie up here to like finish them off, even if it's not this round. I don't care about any of this time constraint. There's only one objective that was time based, and I'm really not that interested. We'll wait this out.
Let's do this.
Wait it out.
What?
They're wavering.
So much destruction. It's terrible.
Isn't it though? Actually, you know what? Let's have Lim get another. He's got 15, but let's get some more shots. He may finish it. Yeah, he did.
Nice.
All right, no problem.
Rip them apart.
I do what I can.
That's the plan. All right. Bring him out of deployment. Set him up to get back in the vehicle.
What?
Get her turned around the right way. Let's see. So we have another recovery over here and the destruction over here. So we're going to sweep towards the destruction here and then take Lim and the vehicle onto the recovery while these ladies take this out and then meet us back at the extraction. And we've got six of... Apparently there's 4 other squads out there, but I bet you we meet some resistance this way.
Sir? Let's do this.
We're out here. I like this game. You can kind of get into a good flow state of how you're progressing, but man, it's later missions you can really have a wrench thrown in things because you will start to get overconfident with where you think things should be clear, and it's the turn that you take one extra move on and get cocky, and that's where you get your butt shot off. That's why I try to really be disciplined. I have a splinter in the back of my mind that really wants me to do all of these missions and get all the bonuses, but I also know myself that if I push myself and I allow myself to do that, it's a recipe for disaster potentially.
Armor detail on duty.
A little bit more. All right, guys. Okay, gotcha.
Let's do this.
And I can maybe use her for some cover. Get better sidelines with the infantry. We'll just kind of all move up together. Let's get you up here at least started. Interesting, okay.
Op 4 moving.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
On target.
What do they got? Okay, yeah, just another scavenger group.
What's your problem?
You are. You are my problem. Reload, let's go ahead and move up here. I'll let Marta deal with this one. I don't really see the need to get too more involved.
Let me have them.
There we
About
go.
time.
Who are these guys? What do they got? Chain gun team? Yeah. Specialist team, so there's only 3 of them. Because they're probably more relying on the special weapon. So I'm going to have Lim pop out here and say hello. He'll only get 1 round because, again, we don't have the mobile infantry brigade yet. But when there's only 3 of them, they're easier to suppress, so that's good. We are going to go ahead and immediately follow suit with him again. I do not want that chain gun. And then turn.
We got visual.
Oh, yeah, another group. And those definitely look like they have an RPG team. You know what? Just for the sake of experience,
More.
take that out.
Sir?
Those guys are running, but I might still shoot them with her if there's a couple left, because anytime you make contact or successfully, hit a target, you do have a chance for your base stats to go up, like your accuracy. And I'm overly concerned with rules of engagement in the world of Menace.
All this destruction.
All right.
That's what you get for dragging me out here.
Orders?
Run over here. I'm going to try to scout a little bit more with Darby. Yep. And just so I can avoid exactly that. I don't want to run into them. If I would have ran Reba up here, she wouldn't have been able to see him. And that could have been an easy RPG. I don't have enough to get over, get a shot, and come back, so we're going to wait.
What?
Let me see where their line of targeting is. Right there. So I can run him here.
Move it, Marines!
And be just outside of their cone of effectiveness. And we're going to wait a turn.
Okay. What?
And now we move in. Not you. It's Darby. That gets her behind some cover. And she can start taking shots. Specialist disabled means they can't use the RPG.
What?
Based on her special ability. Darby's special ability is the one that shuts that down, so that was really good. And now I can move Reba in without having to really worry about too much. That still gives her one shot with the cannons, or a chain gun rather.
Hostiles fleeing the engagement!
I bet they are fleeing the engagement. Are we going to let them flee? I don't know. Oh.
We've got
Another
movement!
group here, another RPG group. Okay. I'm going to move him all the way over. I'm going to move him up just enough so it may seem cruel, but like sometimes these guys, their morale breaks and you leave them alone and then they come back.
What?
We're outside of everybody's firing arc. But it's a new round, so let's go ahead and finish that off.
Neutralized.
Oh man, okay, I'm gonna screw that up. I'm gonna move back. What are they gonna do?
What?
Interesting. Okay. And they were, yeah, interesting. Well, you know what? Darby is gonna move. She didn't have to move.
They're suppressed.
What?
See if we can get a pin now that they're already suppressed. Yep. So
Found it.
straight up over here. She can kind of help cover this right flank for our evac.
What?
And you know what?
Great
Play
shot!
around.
Thanks.
We will just a little bit. I might leave her here unless Lim runs into something, because there's no really reason to drive her all the way back unless he does. That fulfills our other obligation, which is great. So Lim, let's see if we can get up here to recover this.
Taking cover.
Yeah. Grab that next round. Just hold our positions
Let's
here.
do this.
With them and her, I'll bring back over here. She can taxi him back towards the evac. Once he grabs that next round.
Sir?
On her way.
Sir?
interesting. Okay. See, I got cocky. What's their range here? Oh, she's right outside the range. Perfect.
Let's do this.
What?
Orders?
Jump in the back and we'll start making a little back there. I'm going to try to grab some cover inside of here, maybe. Okay.
I can kill from anywhere.
I know you can.
Sir?
Alright, well, at this point, I don't think we have any other choice but to get behind it and cover as quickly as we can, even if it's going to use a little bit more AP than I would like. We're going to cover this side, since that's where we know where they are.
Let's do this.
Alright, and now that we've got eyes on, I'm going to set her up for a flank, because they'll probably start shooting this way, and that way that leaves her here to
What?
come in here in a little bit from that top section. Alright, you gonna...
You're looking at 10,000 hours!
Am I?
Sir?
We're gonna rotate her over
Found
here
any
to have
cover?
better cover. And start putting shots on.
Engaging!
Not the best accuracy, but you know what? It was worth the effort. It was just an effort. Alright. Just gonna sprint our way to cover. I don't want to sit her in the open firing shots with these guys. I'm not trying to get any of the squaddies killed if I can help it. Hold off on that. Alright, Greenwell, let's go introduce ourselves.
Are there Kuta there?
Last chain shot. But it was enough to get the suppression. That's
Hey,
perfect.
no, stop!
And get them pinned. So let's go ahead and get shots on here. Again, I'm just trying to get the rookie some success.
Like I trained.
Inside the zone, this will easily take care of them. That's one recovery done.
What?
Send the turn, bring her in.
I can kill from anywhere.
Sir?
Yes, get inside the zone.
Major, you are doing a fine job.
Hey, thanks, I appreciate that, but we're not leaving yet. We could just evac right now and leave the mission, but I don't like leaving the squad in my evac alive. Alright, now we can go. One more little workshop RPG. And we're pretty much by the numbers. Again, all the objectives done except the time commitments, which I do not like to rush because I play a little more calculated. And again, that I could play it fast and loose, but we don't have a way to passively generate squaddies yet, and I think just erring on the side of caution ends up better, especially in the early game. Especially when I don't have a way to repair the vehicle either. So that's just the way I like to play it. A couple more armor sets and an infantry light chain gun. I don't really have anybody that I want to use suppressive fire with, but it does not have the deploy property, so it could be something we just take with us, maybe for suppressive fire. So if I had enough points, for example, I could throw that on Marta. She may not hit a damn thing with it, but she might be able to put enough rounds down range to suppress somebody. So is that our item that we're getting? Is that the big ticket item? Maybe it is. Stats, limb, obviously, and Rio doing most of the work there. Not that Derby wasn't instrumental, but okay. So anything we can do at this point? I don't think so. I don't think we lost any squaddies. I think everybody is exactly where they were before in terms of deployment. So I don't really think we have anything else pressing on this one. So, and that's going to be going into the last mission. And again, it's not like one campaign like these. I don't know if they're calling it mini campaigns or whatever. You know, I call them like a sortie. Maybe I should call them a sortie. Whatever their nomenclature is for a series of connected missions. The supply limit doesn't go up. So unless I'm willing to take the hit elsewhere, or you know, if it's later in the game and I want to switch out a squaddy with somebody else, and maybe it's on my roster a little less expensive, or they got a little less expensive gear, I can make those determinations. But for right now, we're just going to go in it to win it, just like we did last time. And we'll pick up with in the next episode with repelling the counterattack, 2-star defense mission, early game. I have no special gear. I have no smoke grenades. It's pirates, so they're gonna flood whatever area we're trying to defend. These are my least favorite missions, especially early on. So that maybe gets me thinking. And I tell you what, because it's a defense mission, how many rounds is it? I'm just gonna look. 10 rounds. It's not even 8. Sometimes you get the early ones might be 8. So this is 10 full rounds. I think we don't have a choice in the matter anymore. I think I want to get at least one thing of smoke grenades, which are 60. The concealment bonus in this is nice, but it's only giving you one inventory slot. If I'm going to take a hit, I'd rather use the infantry armor, and I can always get this later. I can always try to get another concealment specific armor later. So that gives me 60. That's enough for one smoke grenade. Maybe that's not the smartest thing in the world to do. There might be another upgrade I could get after the other mission is completed, but man, just having smokes is so nice, especially for these missions, just because you can block the line of sight when you're getting swarmed and really just save your bacon. So I'm going to go to the squads here. It doesn't require accuracy to throw smoke. I mean, you know, you want to get in the ballpark, but I think I'm going to have her take it. Normally I'd do this on Lim or somebody first, but I'm just going to use her right now. And what does that do? I guess we should look. Not that we'll play the mission right now. I'm just curious what it's going to do to my supply limit. It leaves us with 2 because I was able to trade that out. So we had 7 before. So getting rid of her extra ammo and giving her the smoke grenade has given us 2 left. So we should be good. So then it's just a matter of how we want to align next time. So next time we pick up, we'll jump right into this defense mission and try to get our folks deployed in a way that they can try to defend this for 10 rounds without getting their butts shot off. So we'll see you next time for that. Thanks so much for watching. If you've played the game, let me know what you're thinking of the defense missions. They technically have nerfed them once so much in the early access and kind of changed some of the AI behavior. Man, I just still find them to be overall a pain in the butt. Like when I'm on Iron Man, those are the missions that will wipe out squads. You know, even if you think you're doing well, you come across one of these, you get cocky. These can tear you up a little bit. So we'll see how we do next time. Thanks again for watching. Take care. See you.